Welcome back to Low Country Locals. This week, I'm over in Mount Pleasant at Compass Vision Care, where we're going to talk to Dr. Betsy Frazier. Let's go check it out. I am here at Compass Vision Care with owner Dr. Frazier. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for having me.
So you just opened here off of Long Point Road in Mount Pleasant. Tell me how this all started with the name Compass Vision Care.
Yeah, so I've been practicing for 10 years in the area and kind of always wanted to, have my own place and, be in private practice, and my background's in public health, and so I've always taken more of a preventative, kind of integrative approach to my patient care, and I was really wanting to create a space that allowed me, to kind of be unique. Everybody has a choice where to go these days, and so, you're always trying to kind of differentiate yourself, and I felt that my background in public health allowed me to have this platform where I could create this, space that it's sort of a multi disciplinary approach to eye care, right? And so when I was researching and trying to come up with the practice name, I felt very compelled that I wanted the name and the environment, in my logo. I wanted the branding. I wanted something to be able to just represent my mission. And I came across the word compass, and, living in Charleston, obviously we're a nautical city. So, that kind of spoke to me there. But one of the main things is that a compass is a symbol for guidance, right? And it points you in the right direction. And so that's really what resonated with me, is that I'm able, to take patients, take their eye care needs, take whatever needs they're bringing me, and help create, a one-on-one approach to their eye care, trying to guide them in the right direction. So we sort of came up with, my husband helped me with it, charting your course to healthier vision.
I like it. So going from public health to optometry, how did that transition take place?
So actually, I was already interested in optometry, and I chose public health, health sciences. I'm a Clemson grad, and I chose that major because I thought that it would allow me to differentiate myself a little bit and kind of have a broader sense of wellness and be able to use those tools. Now, at the time, when you're in college, you don't really realize how all that's going to come together, but now looking back, daily I'm using things that I learned from my major. So, it's really allowed me to kind of, I think, just bring a different dimension to patient care, having that background. So,
very cool. Now, you also have a lab on site, so you're very hands-on. You're back there making the lenses. Do you enjoy all of that?
Yeah, it's great.
Approach?
It's, having the lab here, again, allows us to differentiate ourselves and, be able to get the patient their glasses within a few days. Again, everyone is busy these days, and we all have things to do, and to be able to provide that as a service if, a child breaks their glasses and they need them for school and, things like that, or, somebody loses them in the ocean, which happens. So it does allow us that, quicker turnaround time, but it's fun, it's kind of brought me back to some things that I haven't done in a while. I haven't done any lab work, in my 10 years of private practice. So this has kind of been, another aspect of optometry that's been fun to get back into.
Well, now, another thing that people don't really realize is there's a fashion part of optometry. You have a wonderful selection of
Thank you.
eyeglasses and sunglasses here. Tell me about some of those brands and how that kind of plays into the, pardon my pun, but image.
Yeah, sure. So the frame selection was really fun. Again, that was another area that I hadn't really spent much time doing, over the last 10 years. So to be able to not only provide the service, but then allow the patient kind of that full service experience of being able to walk out with a great pair of frames that complements them and allows them to make a statement, to make them feel good about themselves. And so I was, particular in what brands and things I wanted to bring in, and we have a large variety of those brands. We've got some independent brands. Modo is one, which is a very, very cool brand, and they have a fun mission as well. And I was really looking to kind of bring some independence in and kind of support their mission and things like that. One of our kids line, Jonas Paul, when you buy a frame, they donate vitamin A to 2 children. So it's kind of nice to be able to support the companies that are giving back. So.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for having me. And folks, if you're looking for an awesome optometrist, head on out to Compass Vision Care in Mount Pleasant and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us at this episode of Lowcountry Locals at Compass Vision Care. If you own a small business or are making a change in our community and you want to be featured on Lowcountry Locals, give me a call. I'm Bill Olson at ERA Wilder Realty, 843-580-8010. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.